Yo! What is good, guys? Daniel here, helping you guys get some more wins in your life, no matter what's happening in the world, no matter what's happening in the spiritual realm or whatever realm or anything. Alright? This is part 2. This is part 2 of the video that I just made. The video about upgrading your DNA. The video about, what I'm doing right now to feel good in these times and thrive. Not just survive, but thrive. And a couple other things came to me in this little period. So I just took a shower real quick, talked to some people, came to some realizations, went to some groups, messaged some people, did a little bit of research, and a couple new revelations just came to me. So first of all, though, diving into what I was saying when the battery, actually the memory card got full, but the battery was dying. So I was like, okay, I'll stop it anyways. I started charging the battery, and it's already only at 2 bars right now, so I obviously didn't charge it enough. So this is probably going to be a shorter video as well. Okay, but regardless, what I was talking about was it like cut out when I said like, oh, I just jumped into the ocean or whatever. So if you guys want to go and watch that, but I said basically I was like meditating and breathing, right? Just to recap. I felt this uncomfortable feeling in my stomach. I was at right at the edge of the beach, and I was in the wetlands, like this little like nature area, and I was like in the bushes meditating for like 15 minutes, and I was saying affirmations like, I accept this, I've been waiting my whole life for this moment, and I accept these new energies, these gamma rays, whatever you want to call them, this chi energy that's coming from the universe. And I was saying these things, and then I started to feel good. My stomach ache went away, and I started to feel strong, happy, excited. And then I was like, okay, time to go on a mission. And I ran, jumped over the fence, and then I went swimming with my clothes on, basically. With my pants on and my boxers on. And I literally felt more alive than ever. I was like, wait, I want to go back in the water. I didn't go back in, but I wanted to. And I realized, wow, I am coming more alive. I am feeling more strong. And Martin Kenny was saying that was going to start happening. But the thing is, you have to be upgraded by the energy. You have to let it in. Then I realized a lot of people are getting closed off right now. I mean, you see the people with the mask, you see the people with like staying away from each other, etc. And then one of my friends, very scientific dude, he's finding out all these things, and it's interesting to see that his truth is different than mine, but it leads to the same exact conclusions. So someone was commenting on my other video, and he was like attacking me, saying, oh, I'm delusional, like, oh, subjective truths don't exist, there's only objective truths. Well, in the metaphysical realm, in the spiritual realm, there is subjective truths. Your ending is different than my ending. Your fate is different than my fate. That's true, right? Like, that's an objective truth, right? You're gonna die a different way than I'm gonna die. It's not gonna happen the exact same way. Your spirit is gonna go somewhere else than my spirit's probably gonna go. You understand? So, there's a difference there. My truth of what's happening in the world is different than your truth. That would be like everybody, like, are you blind? Dude, I don't want to attack you back. I don't want to get into like this little feud. But like, some people are wearing masks. Some people are not wearing masks. The people that are not wearing masks are not afraid. The people that are wearing masks are afraid. Whether or not there's an objective truth about a virus going around, some people don't have the subjective truth of being in fear. Some people have the subjective truth of being in fear. That's a metaphysical difference. Do you understand? That's a metaphysical different truth. You understand? So, whether or not you want to argue with me or attack me on my video, which is retarded because you're watching my video, you can just turn off the video. And whether or not I feel attacked or I want to attack you back, there's a difference there. You feel like you want to attack me, right? I feel like I don't need to attack you back. I feel like I'm not attacked. Do you understand? Like, I feel like, no, like, I know what I was saying. And you could say I'm delusional by everybody has their own truth. But, at the end of the day, I understand on a higher level that all of our souls are different ages. And you might think that souls don't even exist. You might think that zodiac ages don't even exist. Like my dad, he doesn't even think that, like, he thinks that's all like Satanism, like yoga, all that stuff is just Satan. It's of the devil. Astrological ages and signs, all that stuff is of the devil, right? Which is just is nonsense. It's complete nonsense. We know about Bronze Ages. We know about Iron Ages. We know about Aquarian Ages. We know about all these ages. They've all been documented. It's in the history. You know, things change. Consciousness on the planet changes with the ages. So what I was saying is, my friend was coming to conclusions like he was looking at the Illuminati card game and he was saying like the tape runs out and the world is split. If you look at the Illuminati card game, there's actually cards that say like time runs out, time stops, the earth splits into two, and it shows the earth splitting into two, like getting hit by a comet or something, splitting into two. And then he was reading this godlikeproductions.com thread discussion on a forum where they were talking about like Wuhan is like the snake's head, and like that's where the split is gonna happen, and then like the split is like actually the earth running into the sun, and then like the earth is turning into gold, and then like all this like crazy stuff. And then he's like, we're all gonna be pulverized. He's like, we're all gonna be pulverized in like the blink of an eye, and then like all this stuff, right? And I look at that and I see metaphors, and I'm like, yes, the world is splitting. Some are wearing masks, some aren't wearing masks. Yes, the world is splitting. Some people are getting sick by the corona discharge, the corona rays, the gamma rays that are hitting the earth, and some are not. Some are following the government. Some are not hating on the government. Some are. QAnon hating on the government. They want to destroy it. But some are see what the government is, and they're like, oh, it's time for me to go my own way. But you would look at that and you'd be like, oh, living like a savage in the wilderness, that's lame, dude. Dude, do you think I freaking care what your, you know what I'm saying? Like, what your truth is? Do you see how that's a subjective truth? Oh, being an Indian, living off the land, like, oh, like, learning how to survive in nature or thrive in nature and plant food, like, that's dumb, dude. Like, I don't care what you say, bro. That's your reality. That's what you're living. That's your path. So, from now on, I'm not going to respond to those comments, number one, and I'm not going to message anybody directly and try to change any views of anybody ever. Period. Not at all. 0%. Okay? I'm just going to keep speaking my truth and loving it and loving every minute of it. And the more I become myself, the more delusional I will become to the rest of the world. The less I will resonate with a lot more people, the more I will have more quality relationships. And that's just how it works, guys. You gotta let them die. Like, I don't want to be that dude's friend on YouTube. You understand? Like, my friend who is like all scientific and stuff, and like he has his truth and he thinks we're all gonna be pulverized and stuff. Dude, that might be his truth. He might get reset by the corona. He might not accept those energies, and so he dies, right? So, and that's fine, and that's cool, and that's his truth. But I ain't gonna believe that truth. No, because I noticed that when the energy comes, I can accept it and I can upgrade, right? And so that's my truth. Do you understand? Like, so that's my truth. It's not his truth, because his soul might be younger. He resonates directly towards science. He actually started, he told me yesterday, dude, I think the government's actually kind of good now. And he knows about the New World Order. He knows about all this stuff. And then I realized, like, oh, yes, the government is good for you. It is 100% good for you. It's what you need, and you need to go that direction. You should get vaccinated. And so I'm not going to tell him not to get vaccinated. Do you understand? Because the key is the vaccination is probably going to help him. The government might give people those vaccines to either, number one, actually save them from the coronal discharge, or it might even actually be to like, so that they die in a, like, quicker, if you will. So it's not a drawn out process of like a long, painful death, right? Or it might actually be to make it a long, painful death, which they can siphon more energy out of if that's what's happening. So I don't know the objective truths there about what's going on there, but I know that that's for a purpose, and the government knows what they're doing, and they're doing everything for a purpose. And those that play into the purpose of the government, that's okay, that's perfect, that's what's supposed to happen. And then my choice, or I get to make the decision where, like, oh, it's my time to step away. Like, I don't resonate with the vaccines. I don't resonate with more control over my life. I don't resonate with eating off mommy and daddy government anymore, right? Like, I want to step away. that gives me a chance to actually be myself, or rise to that occasion and rise to that challenge. And that's very exciting for me. You understand? And so that's my subjective truth. So with that all being said, going back to what I'm doing now to upgrade, it's number one, when you feel the vibes, accept it. Number two, get into nature more than you are around 5G. Be in nature more often than 5G, okay? Because 5G is addictive, but nature is going to be very addictive right now. So which way do you want to go? Well, I'm going to go this way. You have to choose right now. You know what I'm saying? You got to choose. So I'm choosing nature. I'm choosing life over here. Why? Because I just jumped in the ocean. It felt amazing. I went swimming in a waterfall the other day. It felt amazing. It wouldn't feel amazing to me if I wasn't supposed to do it. You guys love, all the 5G and stuff and you love the way it makes you feel. I don't love the way it makes me feel. So why would I do what I don't love? Understand there's a polarity and a duality in life. And it's funny, I've been seeing messages from people recently where they're like, duality doesn't exist. That's for lower thinkers, lower consciousness, which is funny because it's actually about the realms, right? When you get to the northern realm, there is no more duality anymore. There's a moon and a sun, and it's one, and that is the black sun. That is Mercury. That is the hermaphrodite, right? That the Illuminati Baphomet, right? That's what that is. They worship that black sun or whatever. And they invert everything and they use it for evil. All the symbols are actually good symbols that they twist. But anyways, besides that whole point, the main point is that you got to know thyself. There's a split happening here on this realm. On this realm, there's a duality in the population. Do you understand? And whether or not you think there's a duality exists, whatever, dude. That's what's going to be happening right now, though. Everybody's going to act like they know everything. Because we're moving into the age of Aquarius, which means that everybody's moving into the knowing. It's not believing anymore, it's more knowing. And that's why people are going to start questioning government, start questioning churches, start questioning religion, start questioning this, questioning that, questioning whatever. And so those people that stay in that paradigm where they believe are going to either be A, reset, they're not ready for this new energy. Number two, they're going to flee. Flee as in they want to go to Mars, right? Go to space, leave this place. Or here's deeper. This is what I'm starting to think is the truth. They're gonna get vaccinated and put chips inside of them and get next to the 5G, and that will actually kind of protect them. It's it creates a force field from God, right? It shields them from the energy of God coming, the energy of the Holy Spirit from the black sun. This energy that's coming, they can shoot energy back. So that's what my friend was saying about Elon Musk. He's shooting energy out with satellites right now to keep that away. So they're shooting 5G out into space, if you will. And I was like, you know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. And then that's where there's a great divide. And then my friend tries to tell me, dude, no, you're wrong. You need to see that science is the truth, and we need to go this way. And I'm like, dude, that's just the transhuman way. There's another ascension way. It's this way where I don't think you're ready to go yet. And that's fine. But he thinks I'm wrong. I'm not wrong, dude. And you're not wrong, dude. But it's the fact that he can't see that we're both right is why he has a younger soul. And that's why that dude in the comments section would be hating on me right now. He probably will comment on this video saying dude, two people can't be right, bro. Yes, they can. Okay? End of discussion. All right? Not gonna argue. Two people can be right for themselves, each individually. Some people are supposed to go with the government. Some people are supposed to go away from the government. You make your choice up, bro. You do you. If you want to spend your time while this great shift is happening arguing on my freaking video, that's ridiculous, all right? I'm going to spend this time meditating, getting in nature, waking up as many people as I can, waking myself up further and absorbing this energy, accepting this energy in. That's what I'm going to spend my time doing, eating healthy, enjoying my life, breathing, getting in these energies. If I want to go to the beach and go swimming, I'm gonna do that. Well, let me guess, you think going to the beach is stupid too, bro? Like, imagine that, right? It's like, dude, going to the beach is objectively wrong to do, right? It's funny is Mount Everest is off limits for the coronavirus. They shut down the whole entire mountain. A lot of beaches are closed. A lot of different nature trails are closed, which is like they're saying basically what they're saying is like, don't go into nature, you'll probably get sick because nature's like toxic to them right now. Like nature is more intense right now than ever. You go into nature right now and you're not going to be connected to your little 5G that's going to separate you from this God energy. So, all of you transhuman people, stay away from nature. Like, leave it all to me, please. Like, leave it to me, all right? And then when there's people with guns telling me, hey, you can't go into nature, well, I'm most likely still going to go into nature. And then they could be like, brrr, and you'll be like, yeah, shoot him. Yeah, he's wrong. Yeah, he thinks objectively nature's the truth. Like, yeah, shoot him. Yeah, I want to see him die. I want to see blood come out of him. All his guts and, let me just have sex with his dead body now. You're probably a necrophiliac too, bro. Like, you probably think that's the objective truth, huh? Being necrophiliac, right? Like, oh yeah, shoot people that don't agree with me. Brrr, he thinks it doesn't exist. Brrr, he thinks that it didn't come from a bat in China. Brrr, kill him, die, yeah, saying, yeah. That's basically how I see you when you talk like that, bro. See, when I have a discussion with somebody, it's a discussion. I'm like, yo, I like what you're saying. I see where you're coming from. I like that. Oh, and that's awesome. And I think that is very, very true. And then they're like, you're being manipulated. I'm like, no, I really think that that's your truth and that's perfect. Yeah, but it's not your truth. And if you're not going to make it, bro. So many people have been commenting on my stuff lately saying, I'm not going to make it. Like, what does that even mean? We're already here. We're living. We're breathing. We made it, bro. Like, what? But see, that's the great divide, right? The sheep are going to attack me. And I don't want to call them sheep because that's going to make them attack me more, right? And it's not that I don't want them to attack me. It's just that, it's not that they're sheep. It's just that they're younger souls, right? And he's calling me a sheep. He's calling me a younger soul. Yeah, watch him die. Woohoo, yeah. Let's all do a freaking rain dance around him. Yeah, have you guys seen that South Park episode with the Christmas critters? Yeah, they just have like a blood orgy. That's how I see it. That's how I see like people that want to just argue like, yeah, let's argue. Yeah, let's fight. Yeah, believe my truth or you will not make it. You will go to hell for eternity. Yeah, dance around. You're wrong. Yeah, you don't deserve to live. Stop living off of me. Yeah. Right? This is my government. They're feeding me stimulus money. Yeah, we don't want you. You're just taking up space. Brrr, depopulate. Brrr, yeah, give them the coronavirus. Yeah, spread bioweapons. Yeah, 5G. Push them out. Kill them. See, here's the thing, right? To the truthers or the people that are ascending, 5G is probably gonna be something that doesn't really agree with them. But then like the people that are chilling right now when it comes to 5G, they're like conspiracy theorists. But the thing is the energy actually affects people different, kind of like the corona from the discharge from the black sun, if you will, or from the black hole, or whatever you want to call it. The hole in the ozone layer is going to, that energy is going to affect people differently, depending on your soul, how open you are, how ready you are to accept it. It's just like what flavor you are, what part of your journey you're on, and it's some deep, weird thing that I can't explain, but I've come to this conclusion because I noticed that, my friend researching all that crazy stuff, he's barely sleeping, he's barely eating, and he's getting very angry and frustrated very easily. And that is what I call the coronavirus. Like, everybody's like attacking each other, like, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, people like scared of each other, closed off, contracting. Now, my friend is expanding a little bit with his vibe, but I think he's gonna go more towards like Elon Musk, like straight towards like get like machines put into our body, right? And that will actually save him from the corona, right? If you will. But he's also talking about being pulverized instantly now. So maybe he's not gonna make that leap, but he might get reset and then put back into the system that actually is making that leap. Do you guys follow me? So, you know, you got to know yourself. What do you resonate more with, technology or nature? All right. I've been in the middle my whole life and using both and loving both. Now I'm going a little bit more towards nature, a little bit less towards technology. However, not fully away from technology, just away in some ways from technology. Because at the moment, it's still relevant to me to use it, right? It's still relevant at this moment for me to use it. And going deeper on this, when you use technology, and if you want to go the technology way, they have to evolve it. They have to use 5G, guys. Like 5G has to be used because they have to speed up their abilities with the technology. And then when they become, you know, half human, half robots, 5G is not gonna kill them anymore. They're gonna have technology that makes 5G like healthy for you. It's just an evolution, guys. It's just a stage. So 5G is not evil. The news is not evil. The vaccines, Bill Gates is not evil. Elon Musk is not evil. These guys are actually doing what is good for those people on that ascension track of transhumanism. And those of us that are ascending, if you will, what we are doing, as in getting shunned or like attacked. If you're getting attacked right now and persecuted, what do you think that means? What do you think that metaphor is? That's the greatest test. That's, you know, basically moving back to Christ, right? Moving back to Christ-like energy. You have to sacrifice your life, get attacked. What did Christ get? Kicked on the ground, spit on. Duh. Do you see what's happening? It's all metaphors. You wanna ascend? You gotta get shunned. You gotta get kicked. I've been kicked my whole life, guys. I've been attacked my whole life. I've always been different. I've always been this dude that like, yeah, I can't really mess with him. Oh yeah, he's weird. Oh yeah, you really think that, bro? Oh yeah, let me guess. Oh yeah, next you're gonna talk about reptilians. You know how many people say that to me? Oh, next, let me guess, you're gonna talk about reptilians. Oh, next you're gonna say that the world is run by reptilians. Oh. You know how many people say that shit? It's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. I don't care if the world is run by reptilians or not, guys. I just am a little bit of an older soul, and it doesn't mean I'm better than anybody or cooler than anybody, but that definitely means I'm more independent than a lot of people. That definitely means that I'm going to get spit on. That definitely means that I don't give a shit. Like, come at me, bro. You know, I used to make, I had this one song that I made back in the day called Come At Me, Bro. And you know what? I'm going to finish off this video with that song. I'll put that song at the end of this video. But yeah, so that's the key, guys. I am literally going to accept this energy and speak my truth into existence and love this energy. As it comes to me, as it comes closer, I'm going outside. I'm meditating in nature. Catch me at the beach swimming with the dolphins. Catch me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like catch me meditating deeply. You know, catch me smiling and giving fist pumps to people when they're scared of people, you know? I'll be that dude. You know, catch me saying what's up to that person that looks a little scared. Catch me being like, yo, what's good, guys? We alive, we living. This is the best time to ever be alive. You know? We, like, literally, imagine this, right? I'm 26, in my prime, as a man, right at the exact point when all the planets aligned, when all this stuff is happening, when we're moving into this new age. Is beautiful. I mean, you could argue and be like, yeah, well, wouldn't being born into the golden age be more beautiful like 2,000 years from now when everybody's like enlightened and we have the best technology and all that stuff? Yes and no. Right now is like the best time to grow. It's the greatest challenge. It's the greatest adventure. It is the so it's even better. As you move closer to the golden age, or move closer to back to basically being like a god or whatever, the more boring things become. Why? Because it's just like there's no like really big battles. But at the end of the golden age, there's going to be one huge battle that takes everybody back into the darkness, right? Star Wars. I mean, they tell you this story over and over and over again, right? It's like the war of all wars. And in Star Wars, that like the good wins or whatever, but that's not the final battle. It's always like there's always like some evil that like survives, and like he's in the shadows building, like Star Wars never like ends, but eventually there's a huge war that brings everything back down, right? How else would it go all the way back down to complete darkness, But this happens over and over and over again, and so all I know is I'm excited that I'm here right now, and this is a really great time to be alive, and I'm going to live it to the fullest in my way, in my subjective way, aka, upgrading, aka living life to the fullest, loving nature, and nothing affects me anymore. It's so weird. I feel cleansed by like the universe. Like, before I'd be like, oh, do I not have enough friends? Am I not hanging out with enough people? Like, do I need to get better with girls? Do I need to, make more money? Do I need to be doing this or need to be doing that? Am I left out? I get those feelings. Now I'm just like, nah, like, this all makes sense. And there's nothing to be left out of. It's here. You're living it. This is the climax. It's coming. More's coming. Like, and it's a subjective inner experience that I'm experiencing, which is the upgrade itself. Like, it's a personal relationship between me and nature. It's a personal relationship between me and God. Like, there's nobody else that could upgrade that. I'm gonna upgrade me. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time, and I will close out this video with that song. It is pretty intense of a song, and maybe it was my a little bit of my negative old self, but it's still relevant. It just shows my independence. All right, and on that note, guys, I am out. Peace. Oh, wait a second. Last thing I'll say before I go and play the song is, if I was going to give you the exact blueprint of if you want to go and get upgraded, it would be this. Number 1, get vegan, drink alkaline water, okay? That's number 1. Number 2, get into nature and accept that feeling. Don't run from it. Don't be afraid of it. Accept it. Go jump in the ocean. Go, on that hike. Go and breathe. Really breathe. Deep breaths through the nose. Hold and out. Deep breath. Do a lot of those. Yes, grateful. By June 22nd, 2020, I will be changing the world. I will be thriving in this reality. I will be upgraded. I will be helping people upgrade. I will be taking my life to the next level. Yes, thank you. Let's go. Yes, baby. Ah. You know what I'm saying? Do some techniques like that. Wake yourself up. Wake that DNA up. Come alive, dude. Don't contract. Expand. All right? And on that note, here's the song. Peace. Oh crap, I almost forgot. Someone actually commented on the last video in part 1, and they asked for more information on ascension stuff. Well, I just gave you that right there, but they also asked about when exactly to be expecting this energy in the black sun. It's already here. So it started, well, it's actually been going on for over a year now. I've been feeling it actually coming, and I didn't know what that was, but I knew I felt something. Now, it has like broken through, if you will. The water's breaking completely. We're like whatever trimester, like the last trimester of pregnancy, basically. It broke through April like 10th or 11th, hardcore. I felt it big time. May 14th should be a really big something to do with it, and May 21st for sure. And then June is the big one, and then December is like the grand finale. I don't know if that means December is like bigger than June, but yeah. And so yeah, expect it very, very intense, events going on in the world too, because it will mirror the world, the way the actions of people will mirror the stars, if you will, and how you feel. You will feel pretty gnarly, probably, and intense, or amazing and great, towards the same time that the world will be going crazy. So that's why you need to like understand, like, to disconnect your mind kind of from them, right? From everybody else and what they're going through, and then go within. Because this is actually funny. It came to me when I was meditating earlier. You know, I've been down and out. You understand? Down and out. It's a saying, right? But that is where the Illuminati or the younger souls are going. Down and out, aka they're descending, but they're also moving out to Mars, to other realms. You understand? Down and out. But now it's time to go up and at it. Up and at it. You see what I'm saying? Time to get up. Time to go within, you know? And go within and up, you know? It's time to get up, go up and at it. Like, I don't know, there's probably another saying in there too that you guys could probably find, where it's like, it's time to, you know, rise and win. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's just like you go within, right? And you rise. You focus on what you're going, you silence your mind to the world. You silence your mind to everything. You experience your reality, your moment. That's what matters. And your like relationship with nature in the moment. That's what you want to cultivate. And then, yeah, you go up and then you go in. You go in, then you go up, which is basically the ascension, right? The chakra system, the energy, you're raising it up to your crown chakra so that you can blast off, basically. So be expecting this to start happening more intense, which, by the way, if you're accepting it now and you're detoxing now, I have a personal theory that as it gets stronger, you will actually just get more benefits. So the more you get accepting to it now, when you feel that feeling, the black sun coming, or you feel kind of like a little bit contracted or negative, or maybe not negative, because honestly I haven't been feeling negative at all, but it's kind of like, oh, I feel like kind of sick to my stomach or nauseated or something, or maybe you might get it in the form of depression or whatever it is. That is when go get in nature, go be expansive, go, like, it might be hard for you to take that first step, but do it. That's how you win. How you win is you get into nature, you start accepting it now. Now, you might want to be like close to a toilet though, if you're on that level. So have that relationship with yourself where you like use the toilet, then you go out to nature real quick. And trust me, the more you do the breathing, the more you get right in there with nature, and you do the meditation where you think positive thoughts and you're accepting and you're grateful of the moment, the more your nausea will go away. The more any feelings of sickness will go away. So with all that being said, the ascension is the relationship with yourself, the health, that's your mind, body, soul. So your mind needs to be 33%, your soul needs to be 33%, and your body needs to be 33% to be fully ascended, if you will. So it's almost impossible to get it like all the way there, but mind over matter, right? So you can easily get to 33% with the mind if you just go and meditate. You're like almost instantly there. You just shut off the world, boom, you go in, boom, that's already 33 right there, right? Mind, body, soul. Like, soul is your emotions, that's like connected to your emotions. It's very easy to regulate your emotions with meditating. So that's how I kind of look at it. To get to 50% is like almost super easy, just meditating. And then when it comes to eating, do the best you can. And there you go. Now you're on your way, and you'll be able to make sure that, when the feelings come, you don't get afraid, you get excited. I look at every time I feel this feeling now come into me as an opportunity to go out and upgrade, right? As an opportunity to be like, thank you, grateful. Let's go, let's upgrade, let's ascend, right? And yes, I am 86 days semen retention, which is helping big time. Huge Huge, 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 huge. And I plan to, semen retain for the rest of my life. But definitely not relapse in these times, right? And yes, I still have sex. So yes, I am still risking that, but I'm getting way, way more control over my mind lately, guys. I don't ever feel like, oh, I might accidentally have an accident. It's like, you guys that like bust too quick during sex and stuff like that, you don't have a good relationship with yourself. I have this relationship with myself that I just never come. Like, I don't have to ever worry about that. And then when you have that good relationship with yourself, you don't have to worry about anything. You see how that's a microcosm for the macrocosm of life? I don't worry about anything because I have this relationship that I'm building. And it's like this relationship between me and God. And it's me returning to my godhood. It's me realizing that we are all God, right? And it's this inner connection to this being where like fear like goes out the window, excitement comes, you just live life, you go up and at it, baby. So that is Ascension in a nutshell. And yes, be very excited for May, June, and December. But yeah, when it comes to things in the physical, have a plan. When it comes to things in the spiritual, have a plan. When it comes to things in the mental, have a plan. So, or else you'll become part of someone else's plan. And on that note, guys, I am out. Here's the music that I was gonna show you guys. All right, peace.
Happy, bro. What? Hey yo, fuck the government, I'm about to pull the Waco. You know a great flow when it's dope as your coked up nasal. The ones say no to me, I make poses. See how the spray flows with these and I make smoke some weed. Get so high, I make noses bleed. Check my altitude, how are you like I is when my shit's infallible? Really dope, I will expose you fake lame MCs. If you came to play with me, you'll be made to take a seat. In the layman's phrase, you should stay away from me. Chances are you probably whack a plan to scoring body tracks. I can't afford to knock your cash, car grams are rolling lots of bags. All the thoughts I have are just awfully bad. We're all human beings, man, fuck your autograph. You're not a G, don't talk to me if you're talking back. You had something to say, but now you're walking past. I ain't even knowing why they set the souls aside. Whole lives for the lives to see the cash multiply. Those define God's law will feel this wrath, but now you gotta deal with me before you deal with that. So what's it gonna be then? Hunting us some demons, hearing motherfuckers screaming. Y'all been huddled up and speaking secrets till you're muffled up and bleeding. We've been needing to hunt in governmental meetings. Kill them all, detonate and make the ceiling fall. I'ma show you what the Second Amendment is really for. My 4-4 smoking soon as the doors open. You're staring in the eyes of the fucking fourth horseman. Call FEMA up quick cause we'll need some more coffins. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You petrified and paralyzed from the fear of lies. If you didn't hear my lines, it have to replay. Excuse my throat, it's a bit scratchy today. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's superiorly raw? Fear is not involved, ain't scared of anything at all. Listen, I know I ain't wanted on your nerves, but you're already on the mind, so I'ma call upon your turf. What? I'm crazy, I might sodomize a nurse. I harmonize the verse smoothly. Who's he? He's the reason why your girl is loosey-goosey. It's truly useless, my duty to use these microphones profusely. I write my poems on loosely. Excess debt, stress with no sex is death. So the answer to the next girl is yes and yes. Just kidding, it's forbidden and stupid. Mistakes are mistakes, you don't have to live it to prove it. Admit it, my music is sick, you'd assume that I'm rich. Group meeting, in the room full of groupies grooming my dick. Cause it's the truth, high and the truth is a bitch. Yeah, I'm sick of giving y'all the benefit of the doubt. So if you wanna talk to me, start with zipping up your mouth. Fuck your faggots, I hate you, you and you. All you do is use Google then YouTube to give views. Somebody tell me why I only like a few in the group. It's like half of Wu-Tang is whack, D12 is shit. Eminem just needed a group of dudes that's black. I said it, and I ain't holding my tongue. Fuck you, homie, I could give a fuck less and know where you're from. I don't have a knife and I ain't holding a gun. Already dying in a system that poisons our sons. Like I said, nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. So I stay in the wide open, high, smoking the blunt. One more law passed from these assholes and I'm done. What to do, just don't fuck with me and I won't fuck with you. The safety on my tracks are all stomp your ass in the grass like it's Jurassic Park. Give a fuck about a bitch, you can have a dog. Catch you squatting at the park after dark, sucking faggots off. Fuck all of you that told me to give it my best. I took 10 minutes to write this and lace the shit in a sec. What? I'm laughing at all you faggots acting like this shit's hard to do. This shit's easy. You ain't shit. Suck my dick. And you ain't going anywhere either.